Hey, what's going on, Geminis? Gonna do your 2-week read. It is a general read, so it will not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. We're gonna be using the Celtic Tarot today. So let's get it. Universe, what do we have? What do we have for Gemini? What's going on for Gemini Universe? All right, Geminis. So the first thing I have is I feel like there's someone around you. Now I feel like this is someone that you feel very connected to on a very deep level. Someone that you have a lot of fun with. There's a lot of great spontaneous energy with this person. There's a lot of back and forth. You can really just be yourself around this person. But I feel like the only problem that we have here, I see a lot of sleepless nights, you having a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, a lot of back and forth. On your good days, everything is great, everything is perfect, it couldn't be better. But there's just those, there is some days when this person just feels like so distant. And it's very confusing energy that I get from this person. Now I feel like there's days when you want to walk away. But you know what you want. There's some days you feel like it's over, and there's some days you feel like it should be over. But I don't see you walking away from this because you know what you want. Emotionally, you're not walking away with that Eight of Cups. The Two of Wands, you know what you want. Now they know what they want. You may feel like they don't truly care about you on a deep level. Maybe it is just something casual for them. That's not what I'm seeing. I feel like they have a lot of strong feelings for you. Very deep, and just as deep as you feel for them, they feel for you. They feel like you're their person. The problem with this person that you're dealing with, though, is I feel like opening up makes them feel weak. I'm getting a very toxic masculinity energy. And what I mean by that is when, we're all, the problem with toxic masculinity is the fact that, on the male side of it, we're brought up to believe we're supposed to act a certain way. And some people take it to the next extreme, and that's where it becomes toxic, where we can't show anybody how we feel. This person's very guarded about their feelings, but they have very strong feelings for you. It's almost like they feel like you're attracted to who they are, and changing that would change the dynamic of the situation. And they don't want to have those regrets. They don't want to change how they are because they feel like you're with them because of that. What they're not seeing is the reason that you're with them is because of everything else. That's the way they're coming off right now is the only reason you don't want to be with them. And that's where they're getting confused. Now this person wants to come forward. They have that internal struggle. They want to come forward. They want to tell you how much they care for you and how much they love you, because I feel like this person truly does love you on a very deep level. But they're afraid of that weakness. And I got similar in the Cancer reading as well. It's just so many people are so set in their ways. You know, they don't want to feel weak. They don't want to look weak to you because you're the last person they want to look weak to. There's just so many expectations in the world. And you know, some people take that to a higher level, and that's what I feel like your person does. I feel like it's almost like they don't want to be too comfortable. They don't want to be too open with you because they don't want to come off as weak. They don't want to come off as, you know, I feel like they think you're with them, or they think that you want them because of their confidence. And the show of emotion would be lowering the way they look to you. This isn't coming to an end. You know, with your person, I feel like there's a lot of big changes coming. And I feel like a lot of those big changes is attributed to how they truly feel about you. Sorry about the lights. I just got new lights. But yeah, how they feel about you isn't going away. And they can only fight it for so long. Like I said, they don't want to come forward and regret saying too much. But now they're at the point where I feel like their intuition is telling them that they need to step up because they're not saying enough. So like I said, big change is coming. I see that communication opening up. You know, I do feel like, you know, one of the things they're not getting is that with Geminis, you have to be open. You have to communicate. Geminis are the communicators. You know, if you want to keep a Gemini, you got to be honest. You got to be open. And you got to be willing to show them every side of you. You know, when you're with your person, when you're with the person you're meant to be with, they're supposed to see all of you. Now, I struggled with the same thing in the past. I grew up in a non-loving household. Not that there wasn't love, it's just we didn't express it. We didn't show it. I had great parents, you know, but when it came to love, neither one of them were there. So I kind of feel where this person's coming from. They have instilled in them the sense of pride and male. Now I don't know it from the female side, but in a male, pride it can be a great thing, but it also can be a very, you know, detrimental thing. It could be, you know, working against you. You know, afraid to show your true self. But for all you cross watchers, if you want to be with somebody, and this is a deep connection, if you want to be with somebody and you want this to move forward, we have to be open. You know, we can't have any secrets, because the worst thing you can do with a Gemini is have secrets, because they will find out. Now, it's better for you just to be honest. But like I said, the big changes that are coming for this person, that communication that's coming, is because this person's starting to see this in a different perspective. You know, they're starting to understand that if they want to keep you, if they want you to continue to be in their life, that they have to, you know, build that trust. And the only way to build that trust is to be completely honest, completely open. And I feel like once this happens, you will find balance in the situation with that Temperance card. In this deck, it's the Equilibrium, but, you know, also the Temperance card. It's all about balance. You know, we can't just have a physical and a mental relationship with someone without having that emotional, because then it's not a true relationship. We have to have balance. You know, it's good to have a good physical relationship where you're, you know, physically, sexually attracted to each other, obviously. But we have to have that mental connection where we can talk to each other. When all the, you know, that passionate time is over, we have to have someone we can talk to. We have to have someone we can communicate with, and someone that's on our level. And we need someone that actually truly cares about us, which is the emotional side of it all. You know, a lot of relationships built on just a physical connection, they don't have a long shelf life. Because eventually, one day, now this could be 40 years down the road, it could be, 30, 20, 50, 60. But one day, it's going to be, we're not going to have the strong physical, connection anymore. So we need something else to base our life on, build our connection on. We need someone that we can connect with on a deeper level. You know, the physical's great, mental's great, but that emotional side as well, we have to have it all. But like I said, I do feel like this person is going to open up communication with you. And I do see a lot of happiness here. You know, I just feel like there's a lot of defensive energy around this person as of right now, but I feel like that is about to change. Like I said, this isn't over. You know, emotionally, you haven't walked away from this person, even though some days I feel like you want to. Because you feel like it's never going to change. It's never going to be different. You know, maybe they don't love you, or maybe they don't feel the same way for you. You know, I feel like this is what you go through on a daily basis. You know, like I said, that, you know, there is some moments when, you know, everything is great and everything is perfect and it couldn't be any better. But we're still missing that emotional side, and I feel like that is coming. We have a lot of fire: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You know, we can't, sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's just, we feel like we need to be, and this is from a male perspective. Sometimes we feel like we need to be strong and we can't look, you know, showing any kind of emotion or too much emotion makes us look weak. Now that's something that I've learned to deal with myself. I realized that, you know, the only weakness in showing your emotions is not showing it at all. That's a weakness. You know, because nobody wants to be with someone long term that isn't able to show them love. If you can't show that one person in your life that's truly, you know, truly your person, if you can't show them love, then why would you expect them to stay? And that's for the cross watchers. I mean, you know, this is from a masculine energy. You know, I don't know how females deal with it. I wish I did, because I'd write a book and I'd make millions. But from a male perspective, you know, sometimes we just got to realize that we have to reprogram ourselves, because what the world has told us we have to be is not who we have to be. We have to be who we want to be. You know, if you love someone, love them. Don't give it excuses. If you can't be who you are around the person that you're meant to be with, then maybe you're not meant to be with that person. But if you are, you got to be honest, because like I said, with a Gemini, they don't like secrets, and the secrets will come out. Just like anybody else, you know, we're looking for love. You know, the physical can only take us so far. The mental can only take us so far. We need love at the end of the day. And if we're not being loved by you, then we're going to be loved by someone else. But with your person, Gemini, I feel like they do love you. And I feel like there's moments where you don't know. I mean, there's moments where you may feel love from them, but it's not because they're saying it. It's because they're just, you know, the emotions inside them are so strong that they can't hide it sometimes. But that's not enough. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.